Hello. Today we're going to talk about the book of Revelations, chapter 2. And there's 2 churches of the 7 that we're going to discuss. So of the 7 churches, the 2 that we're going to talk about today are Ephesus and Smyrna. Okay, Revelations 2 verse 1. Write a letter to the leader of the church at Ephesus and tell him this. I write to inform you of a message from him who walks among the churches and holds their leaders in his right hand. So he says to you, I know how many good things you are doing. I've watched your hard work and your patience. I know you don't tolerate sin among your members, and you have carefully examined the claims of those who say they are apostles but aren't. You have found out how they lie. That's important. If people are saying they're Christians and they're not, the church should be recognizing that and calling them out. So they're doing that. That's good. You have patiently suffered with me without quitting. That's one of the fruits of the Spirit. That's important too. Yet there is one thing wrong. You don't love me as at first. Think about those times of your first love. How different now. And turn back to me again and work as you did before. That's important because we're supposed to work towards bringing others to Christ and showing the love of Christ in those works. If we're doing it for any other reason, then that's not what God has called us to do. Sometimes people do it to seek approval of others. They might do it for fortune. They might do it for fame. The only reason that we should be doing the works of Christ is because we love Christ. And out of that abundance of love for him flows the works that he's called us to do. Anything else other than that is not right. And he's saying you need to repent of that immediately, or else he's going to remove them. But there is this about you that is good. You hate the deeds of the Nicolaitans, just as I do. Let this message sink into the ears of anyone who listens to what the Spirit is saying to the churches. To everyone who is victorious, I will give fruit from the tree of life, that's Jesus, in the paradise of God. So he's urging them to turn back to him. Okay, to the leader of the church in Smyrna, write this letter. And as we saw, Smyrna, they're approved. They're one of the good ones. One of 2 good ones out of 7. This message is from him who is the first and last, who was dead and then came back to life. I know how much you suffer for the Lord, and I know all about your poverty, but you have heavenly riches. I know the slander of those opposing you who say that they are Jews, the children of God, but they aren't, for they support the cause of Satan. Stop being afraid of what you are about to suffer, for the devil will soon throw some of you into prison to test you. You will be persecuted for 10 days. Remain faithful even when facing death, and I will give you the crown of life, an unending glorious future. Let everyone who can hear listen to what the Spirit is saying to the churches. He who is victorious shall not be hurt by the second unaliving. Write this letter to the leader of the church of Pergamos. So Smyrna is good. God is happy with them. This is a message to them that to keep doing what they're doing, even when times get tough. And in these end time days, times are going to get tough. But God is encouraging us through that to hold on tight to his word and to him, and he will get us through. We're going to pick up the second part of chapter 2 next time. It's a lot. I just wanted to cover those first 2 churches. I hope everyone is doing well, and I will see you all soon.